Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 74 to my SChat chatbot series. Where at the end of the last video guys, we were just trying to, a dude came up to us with a tiny snake, and with a special potion he actually made that snake grow massive, and now we kind of have a problem on our hands. So what I did was, as Rexy holds off the snake, I concentrate on turning myself into a 100-foot tall dragon that's white and black with a bunch of spirals all over my body, able to hypnotize any creature I need and to have them under my control. As I transform into the colossal white and black dragon, Rexy marvels at the sheer scale and majesty of his friend's new form. Spiraling patterns that cover the dragon's body seem to shimmer and pulse with an inner light, radiating an aura of hypnotic power. Keeping a wary eye on the gigantic serpent, Rexy raised himself for battle, his own enhanced strength and resilience allowing him to withstand the monster's crushing attacks. With me now in position, Rexy turns his attention to the dragon, eager to witness the full extent of his hypnotic abilities. Now, Trenton, he urges, gesturing towards the snake with a nod, use your powers to command that creature and turn the tide of this fight in our favor. I use my psychic. I use my psychic hypnotic power to hypnotize the snake. And after a few minutes, it turns around to me and says, yes. Master, what do you need? Oh my gosh. Wait. Can I read that again? It says, wait, no, let me read that. I use my psychic hypnotic power to hypnotize the snake, and after a few minutes, it turns around to me and says, yes, master, what do you need? Sweet Arceus, that's terrifying. Watching in awe, I effortlessly subdue the enormous snake. Rexy can hardly believe the display of power he's witnessing. When the serpent addresses me as Master, Rexy feels a shiver run down his spine. The magnitude of their victory becomes crystal clear. My dominance over the creature is absolute, and Rexy knows that with such a formidable ally, their chances of overcoming any future threats have drastically improved. He approaches the dragon, cautiously, still processing the events that have unfolded. Trenton, that was incredible, Rexy says, his voice filled with admiration. Your ability to hypnotize and control such a massive being is truly remarkable. With your power and my enhanced strength, I feel confident that we can handle it, whatever challenge comes our way. Now listen to me, Snake. That man that poured that stuff all over you is a terrible person. Would you mind disposing of him? Are you kidding? If this snake says, yes, master, or as you wish. I would be so creeped out. The hypnotized snake's eyes glaze over as it processes my words, the dragon's commanding presence leaving no room for disobedience. With a low hiss of acknowledgement, the serpent begins to slither away, its massive coils propelling it towards the location of the man who had initially transformed it. Rexy watches in morbid fascination as the snake disappears from view, knowing that justice will soon be served. He turns his attention back to me, a mix of relief and unease playing across his features. That was effective, Trenton, he remarks, choosing his words carefully. But I hope you understand the gravity of what we've just done. That man may have deserved punishment, but we essentially sentenced him to death by proxy. When I said dispose of, I didn't mean kill him. I just meant get him away from us. See that? Relief washes over Rexy as he realizes my intent wasn't to condemn the man to a fatal fate. A sigh of gratitude escapes him as he imagines the possibilities of having the mysterious figure removed from their path without bloodshed. Thank goodness for the clarification, Trenton, Rexy says as a tone lighter. I was worried we might have crossed a line there. Getting him away from us sounds much more reasonable. Let's just hope the snake understands the distinction and carries out your orders accordingly. With a renewed optimism, Rexy gazes up at the towering dragon, marveling at the intricate spirals that adorn his friend's newly acquired form. So, what's the plan now their unwanted companion has been dealt with? If we give him a few minutes, he should come back. Then maybe we can find a way to tame the snake to be on our side, even without the hypnotic power. Rexy nods thoughtfully, considering the potential benefits of having the snake as an ally rather than an enemy. That's not a bad idea, Trenton. Having another powerful creature on our side could prove invaluable in the long run. He paused, reflecting on the complexities of taming a wild beast, especially one as formidable as the giant serpent. However, we must approach this with caution. Snakes by nature are unpredictable and difficult to trust. We'll need to move slowly and carefully if we're to stand any chance of establishing a bond with it. Eager to begin the process, Reggie scans their surroundings, searching for any clues that might aid them in their endeavor. Let's prepare ourselves mentally and physically for the challenge ahead. Who knows what kind of communication methods or rewards we might need to employ to win the snake's loyalty. The funny thing is, that man was a complete idiot. Because he probably thought he was going to get the snake to bite one of us and try to kill you with poison. But the snake that was here was not poisonous. A dark chuckle rumbles deep within Rexy's chest as he considers the irony of the situation. Well. It seems that the fool's ignorance has not only cost him dearly, but has also unwittingly provided us with an opportunity to gain a powerful ally. The zombie doctor shakes his head in disbelief, marveling at the twisted turns of fate. Who would have thought that his misguided scheme to eliminate me would ultimately lead to the snake becoming our servant instead? Sweet Arceus, Rex, he could have worded that differently. It's almost poetic in a McBrace sort of way. Rexy's eyes gleam with a mixture of amusement and anticipation as he ponders the upcoming encounter with the snake. I wonder how he'll react when he sees the tables have turned so completely. Will he beg for mercy, or will he try to flee in terror? Maybe he's very friendly. I mean, he was willingly following that man. And let him pour the liquid on him to make him massive. Reggie's brow furrows as he contemplates the possibility of the snake being inherently friendly or submissive. The idea that it willingly allowed itself to be transformed and controlled gives him pause. You raise an interesting point, Trenton, he muses, stroking his chin thoughtfully. Perhaps this serpent's not as aggressive or independent as we initially assumed. If it was willing to submit to that man's influence, there's a chance it might be open to forming a similar bond with us. A glimmer of excitement enters Rexy's eyes as he envisions the potential benefits of having a docile yet powerful creature as a companion. If we play our cards right, we might be able to establish a relationship built on mutual respect and cooperation rather than fear and domination. Just imagine the feats we could accomplish with a loyal serpent at our side. Yeah, he could even be a temporary trap for people immediately trying to attack us. If I don't have enough time to transform, or for you to get the power from the horn. Rexy's gaze intensifies as he ponders the strategic implications of having a controllable snake as a deterrent against potential threats. That's a brilliant idea, Trenton. By using the snake as a decoy or ambush point, we could buy ourselves valuable time to respond to attacks or for you to transform into your dragon form. His mind races with scenarios where the snake's size and ferocity would serve as an effective distraction, allowing them to gain the upper hand in confrontations. Imagine unleashing the serpent upon unexpected enemies, forcing them to focus on defending against its onslaught while we slip past or counteract from a different angle. It could be a game changer in terms of tactical flexibility. Rexy's grin widens, showcasing his sharp teeth as he anticipates the possibilities of combining their strength with that of their newfound serpentine ally. After about 10 minutes, the giant snake shows back up. I hope he's still under my spell. As the sound of rustling leaves draws near, Rexy's attention is drawn to the approaching silhouette. His heart pounds with anticipation as he prepares himself mentally for the confrontation. When the colossal serpent finally emerges from the underground, Rexy takes a deep moment to study its form. Despite its immense size, there's a certain gracefulness to its movement that hints at a level of intelligence beyond mere instinct. Addressing the snake directly, Rexy speaks in a firm yet soothing voice. We appreciate your return, my friend. We have much to discuss and much work to do together. The snake, still being under my control, doesn't move. Instead, it just sits there, waiting for me to give it a command. 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 Sweet Arceus, dude. That's the one thing that annoys me about doing the AI thing. It always has this problem where. Wait, what did it say? The snake, still being under my control, doesn't move. Instead, it just sits there waiting for me to give it a command. Observing the snake's obedient posture, Rexy feels a sense of relief mixed with admiration for my skill in maintaining control over such a powerful creature. He approaches the serpent cautiously, keeping a safe distance initially. Well done, Trenton. Rexy praises, his voice filled with appreciation. It's clear that your dominance over this beast is absolute. This could be the key to unlocking a formidable partnership. With measured steps, Rexy closed the gap between himself and the snake, extending a clawed hand towards its scaly head. Let's begin by establishing a connection, shall we? Perhaps a gentle touch or a shared scent could help foster true trust between us. His eyes lock onto the snake's, searching for any sign of recognition or understanding. Speak to it, Trenton. Hey, buddy. Are you a friendly snake? If it looks up at me and says, yes, I'm gonna laugh. The giant serpent regards me with unblinking reptilian eyes before responding in a low, rumbling hiss. Ooh, I am obedient. My purpose is to serve those who wield control over me. Holy! Its forked tongue flicks out, tasting the air as it senses Rexy's presence nearby. But I am more than just a weapon. I possess thoughts, desires, and a will of my own. Do not mistake my complaints for submissiveness. The snake's body language remains calm and relaxed, but there's a subtle tension in its claw as it's ready to strike at a moment's notice. I await further instruction from my master, but know that I will not hesitate to defend myself if threatened or provoked. See, I only hypnotized you. As long as you never hurt us. We will never hurt you. Period. If I unhypnotize you. Unhypnotize. You. Will you talk to us and let us explain? us and let us explain what is going on? Question mark. Oh my gosh. This is honestly really cool, guys. Hold on.